Okay, so oh Jesus, why is that so loud? Anyway, so I am testing things out, Max. Things like that. I should be multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube. No idea. I can test it. Check later. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. I can take those out. Yeah. So, one of the things I'm testing is multi-streaming. Plus, I've been at work today, so it's like my first, I think, as far as I remember, it's like my first post-work stream in a really long time, so, yeah. I hope everyone's doing well. I am, as good as best as can be. I did a shot on YouTube yesterday talking about maybe doing like a co-working coding stream, but basically streaming my learning Django for making updating the website. Again, I've seen it mentioned. I've seen people talk about it. Some people, I've seen it being done, and I don't know. Part of it's kind of like holding me accountable to make sure I'm learning it, and that way I'm explaining what I'm doing to chat. And yeah, again, it's all about trying something new, having fun with it, and then seeing how it goes. But yeah, I know I always get scared about trying something new in case people don't like it or don't watch it. But you've got to try some new stuff occasionally. But yeah, anyway, what am I gonna? I might as well get back into it. Get back into it. I've been doing this for fucking ages, Jesus. God, no. Plus, I've got like a second. I'll close this door. I've got all this stuff I've picked up from doing streaming before, and kind of waiting on a phone call. But yeah, I do have a stream deck. I can't advise use. Those things need to keep somewhere. Right, I've got OBS open, so please don't open a second time. But yeah, I do have a stream deck, but it's in a bit of an awkward place at the moment. When I moved into this place years ago, I just kind of plopped it down right in front of the monitors and didn't really think about how awkward it would be to actually use it. So yeah, I can try to work out the best place for it, because honestly my cable management here is a gigantic mess. I know some streamers have like multiple accounts where you can see everything else, but mine's just sat on top of one of my monitors. But yeah, even outside of streaming, having the second monitor really helps, because I can have like the main monitor with what I'm doing, because I can look at what I'm doing, and on the second monitor I'll have like YouTube or Twitch or something up, and I can have like whatever I'm watching up. Actually, I don't need to hold on to the base because I'm gonna have it over there. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, with the look, a lot of this I'm gonna be just doing random stuff just to see how it goes and try and get into like some sort of routine with everything, because this is part of me like actually trying to work out how to actually make stuff regularly, and it's just trying to find a balance between doing enough so I'm putting stuff out there and taking time to relax, but also making sure I'm actually putting time into putting time into actually what I'm actually doing, so it's actually good. And if you're wondering what I'm looking at, I've got the camera on top of that monitor in front of me that I'm looking at now, and to my left I've got OBS so I can see myself. I don't need to watch myself while I'm doing this, but you do. It's movement. Things are moving. Happy fun time. You see the movement and you fucking grab my attention. And that's why I don't get as much stuff done as I would like. I don't want this. I really should have this unplugged so I'm not pushing random stuff. Because I don't want random stuff to happen on this. want it to be, if it just random stuff does happen, I want it to be like some stuff I've like some degree of control over. As in, I've put the random stuff in there. Well, in this case, if I hit a random button by accident, and all of a sudden stuff pops up. Well, most of the buttons are a case of like starting stuff and mute myself in Discord. You know, I really. Let there be light. Who the hell wears decent pants when they're streaming? Need pants below the waist. Look, I'm wearing like what I call my DOS pants. They're like fucking wintry stuff. Right. Jesus wept. Right. Most of the cables below my monitors are for to connect my snares to the monitor, and I should just unplug this. Right, gotta work out which cable it is. But yeah, I have a Super Nintendo setup because I keep talking a big game about joining the becoming a speedrunner, like a low key speedrunner for Jurassic Park. I've been saying this on and off for years. I've been saying this for freaking years. Anyway, right. I'm playing a bit of roulette here because I've got like a USB connector thing, like a multi-adapter, and it's got like in it. You've got like my mic, my Wi-Fi adapter, and my Stream Deck, and a couple of other things. And I'm trying not to plug the wrong thing. Right. Which thing is it? Come on. So if I randomly go off stream, it's because I chose poorly. This one. Ding ding ding. Right, I'm still live and you can still hear my mic. Right. So over there, get rid of all that dirt. Okay. You know, I've got a Stream Deck, so I thought, oh, it would be a good idea to have when I'm streaming, but I don't use it. What the hell am I supposed to put on it? Yeah, that's the downside of seeing all these people streaming. You think, oh, well, that's like a good bit of kit. That's a good bit of kit. Buy all these things, and you buy them, and you don't use them. I mean, see, there's a lot of decent free stuff there that you can use to make content with. You don't need to buy all this fancy ass equipment. Like, look, I've got an Elgato green screen. I barely used it. Most of the time I used it was when I lived back at the old house with my mum. It was just so you couldn't see what's behind me. I could have spent like maybe a tenner on equipment to do that. Not like the 100 odd quid or whatever it was the screen cost me. Jesus. Expensive, handy if I want it. Don't know if I will. I might do, I probably will. Again, I say this, I probably will do. Oh, I'll use it at some point, blah, blah, blah. But you never do. You just get it because you think, oh, it's fancy and it's shiny. That being said, the audio that I bought a while ago, I bought the like a key. Basically, for editing, I use DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Studio, sorry. And I kept thinking, oh, I'll get the key to unlock all the features and everything. But then, what I did, eventually they had this offer on where they said, oh, right, if you buy the key, which costs like 250 quid or something like that, they threw in this editor, this like little keyboardy thing that help you edit and trim down footage and everything. So I thought, right, I'll throw in the money, I'll get it. And I actually have used it. I don't know the full functionality of it, but you know, it helps with the, especially with it helps with the editing because it's this little thing. It's mostly for that, so I can scroll through the footage quickly. But there's buttons for there for like splitting stuff and merging stuff, which help, which is actually kind of handy. I'm not paid or anything to do this, but it's a bit of equipment that I actually do use even after I bought it. Right. Great, so that's in position. Christ. I keep thinking, oh, this is fucking boring, but no. Twitch. Oh. Mute. Actually, do that. Look at that. Stream Deck. All these things I'm logged into. Stream Deck. Right. You can see my desktop, but basically this is all the stuff that I've got on my Stream Deck at the moment. Look, I think recording stuff, YouTube, Discord. Most of it's like basic stuff. I mean, the Discord stuff's handy if I want to quickly mute myself if I have a coughing fit or whatever. But yeah, I'm gesturing to the Stream Deck like you can fucking see my hand. Jesus. But yeah, I don't know. It's like still stuff there, but I don't actually use a lot of it. Anyway, what I was wanting to do, right? I mentioned, no, you don't want to watch that. So something I mentioned before was coding streams. Basically, I'm trying to learn Django. It's a web framework for websites, and I want to learn it so I can port my own website over from WordPress to Django. Still a bit of stuff in there from when I was farmer hacked years ago. So I figured that way I can strip off all the negative stuff, all the hacked stuff, then kind of update the site, and that way I've got more. Not that I've got more control of it. With WordPress, I'd have to learn. What is it? CSS, HTML, maybe a bit of JavaScript. But the main thing is it runs on PHP, which I do not know. Django runs on Python, which I do know a bit of. So instead of it learning a wholly new language, I'm just extending the language I know, because Python's more of it's a high level language. It's easy to understand. But I started using that for Scratch CPO, which, again, another thing is I keep saying this. I'm going to get back into it, but I'm not know it for making C2 there. Silicon Intelligence is totally unique, and it extends what I know. So it's kind of like just building what I know rather than have to add in another some other thing and make me stressed out even more about that. But yeah, it's. I know. There are people that do. Oh, screw it. Let's do it. Let's throw signs at the wall and see what sticks. I'm just gonna get into it. Right, that's Visual Studio. There's the page. What's this? Yeah, I'll show you what I'm looking at. There's an update. Hey, that's done. Anyway, I need a terminal. Desktop. Make directory. That's the thing. A lot of these commands I'm doing at the bottom, I know because I've done them so many times. But that's kind of what I'm wanting to do with these coding streams, is by doing it over and over for the Django tree. Test. Do I need? Oh God. If I don't need the sounding mic. Yeah. Anyway. I'm sorry if everyone's ears out for that. Make test site. Right. CD. Right. What do I need to? Right, I've got the test. I'm in the test site. I need to make a virtual environment. Python -m venv dot. It's doing something. It's thinking about it. I think I've done it right. Right. Was it /tab? No. Right. I know this, the command to start the virtual. Right. So they talk with all this development stuff. They talk about having a virtual environment to code in, so that way everything's consistent. I think so that way whatever's in there stays the same. So that way, if you update outside of it, it's not going to get changed or something. So that way, it's kind of like a little area for your code in your project. Alright, then script certificate. Good. So I want to install so the virtual environment Django. I'll do Django 2. There we go. I used to never be able. When I started streaming, I had such a low quality internet connection. You could not. It was if I had such a bad internet connection that if I installed anything, it'd ruin the quality of the stream. Right. I don't know what that command is. I think I did it for something. I accidentally pasted it in. Right. So. Start a Django project here. Right, let's open a folder. So get to see all the random stuff I've got. Desktop. This one. Right, so I'm assuming. No, I need to get back and give me the thing. No, I don't want the welcome screen. Thank you. I would like my terminal back, please. It's activated, even though it did not print. Python. I would like the virtual environment thing so I know I'm in it. Right. What is it? Manage.py type right run server. Right. So that's the basic Django site. Done nothing, it's just that. So what I need to do is start adding random stuff to it. No, not adding random stuff to it. Let's get some paint going. As you kind of right. So basically, it's gonna be like you need to make a base thing. Right. Basically, it's got three main sections. This bit in the middle. That's the content but stuff. That's the header. Click. That's the footer. With Django, I know you can have like a base. You can have like with Django, you can have like with any page you make, you can inherit it with you can have another page, inherit it, and then build on it. So with the course I've been doing, they have like a base page, then every other page kind of imports that and adds their own content to it. So I need to make a templates file, make that base, then I need to start right. You recommend doing it a specific way. If I make a new page, I can shove that over there. I'm assuming you won't be able to see this. No, you can. You can see when I'm tabbing around. Right, there we go. This is a paid course. I don't want to just have it open and show stuff and show it off because it's a good course and it's update. I'm not going to say what it is, but where it is, but it's a good course. Some people would work it out of the fucking reflection of my glass or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, Django. Like, I normally shouldn't just copy and code out of this course while I'm doing it, because it kind of defeats the purpose. But a lot of it is, look, I usually read with them. If I'm by myself, I won't have my glasses on. I don't like it on my head, but project level directical templates. Actually, wait. I have GitHub. I can. Right. I've done this before. Company. Project pages. Oh, right. Templates there. I know there's a lot of different ways of doing stuff. Come out of this. Make directory templates. Templates. Right. Actually, wait. I'm gonna have to tell Jank. I don't mind sharing that thing because I'm probably I'm not gonna port this anywhere. Databases. Allowed host. Where the hell do we port it? Templates. Oh, it's show it there. Right. So next up, I need to make the base thing. New file. Base.html. No, this is a bit right. Again, it's trying to. I know I'm learning, so I'm trying not to entirely rely on. I'm trying to read stuff. I'm also trying to actually go off what I actually remember. So it's, yeah. Right, save that. Get rid of that. Base. Boolean base. Actually, wait. Oh God, is it head or is it head? Right. Head up. Right. So head. Oh. I've not been using VS Code for this editor that long, so I'm still learning new things. Base, no. Body, yes, open that up. Head is for like the title and all the meta stuff. Body's for the actual content and the header and everything. Tab, header, yes. Main. Oh, no, not question mark. Do. Everybody, yeah, rock your body. Oh, yeah. Again, do I have? I know I used to have music on stream, but I don't know if I should do anymore. I probably should. So if I get really deep into it, there's still stuff to listen to. Right. Title. There are right. Do. So I'm just wondering if, right. So what Stop moving my stuff around. Right, so I know that there's Django tags. Django tags. Type reference. Tags. Code. Yeah, there's a lot of decent stuff available if you know what to look for it. That's because you can't connect. I'm not running the thing. Actually, wait. So I remember with the main. Here's why is it? Percentage sign. Right. Start content. Okay. It's something that begin and end. Begin and embed and block. It's something like, and no, it's not block quote. Let's have a look at my course, see what it says. Doc type, block title. Oh, right, okay, block title, is that? Oh yeah, there's a HTML tags as well. HTML. Right, shove that all the way down there. I'm assuming indentations matter too much. Block content and block content. I was right about curly brackets, block content and block. Right, yeah, so these two tags, block content and block content, so that so that way if for whatever site, whatever page imports it, they'll just can shove it right there in the main. Main, God. What is it? Oh, yes. Head. So the character set and that viewport stuff, basic stuff. I keep having our OBS covered up so that way if I didn't need to respond to anyone if they pop in, or well, if they say anything. Like is important. But yeah, because you know that characters are used to Latin alphabet and that viewport with initial scale and all that. But yeah, I've seen some places. Been in some streams where they'll have like a bot or something that'll call out people when they join the stream, which I don't see the point of, because I a lot of the times when I'm checking out new streams, I won't say anything. I'll just lurk and then check them out so I can judge whether I want to stick around. And getting called out, it's kind of sucks. It's like, no, mate, I want to be here just to check you out. I'm not looking for fucking attention. Okay, need that. Let's pop that open. What is the thing for titles? That's a lot of code. Home. And if home. Block title, end block title. Did that go in the header? Another head. Right. No, not 5. Shift 5. What did I say? It was block title. No, what is nlock? block title, base page. Don't know if you have to put something in there, but I will to make sure. Block header. Page. A lot of the times I will just put random text in so I know everything look laid out correctly. And, yeah, is that nav bar? Area 4. Plus, can I decide what needs to go where? What needs to go in like each area? Right, but yeah, I do have a lot of content that needs porting over that I need to keep. Like I've done interviews in the past and like some reviews that I want to do there. I've got to, one thing I need to decide on is like the layout, not the layout, but like for SEO, for like search engine optimization, you recommend having your site in like have certain areas so that affects the addresses and stuff, like like it'll be site dot. Alright, I'll just to pick myself out. spn.com. That's my site at the moment, richaspen.com. A lot of the addresses I use are just that. I just like that. The domain name a slash, then like the page title, which apparently isn't that good. What they recommend is having it is like domain name, the topic, then the page title. That way, apparently, it helps like search engines work out what each. It helps search engines work out what that section of the site's about and what those pages are about. And apparently, it's also supposed to help navigation and people using the site. It's kind of a good idea. I mean, it's like, because I've done interviews, I know one person has the interview linked on their website, so I'd have to tell them. As a totally different website, they use it as a source, so it might be worth just pinging them, saying, "Hey, look, the address has changed." Apparently, apparently part of the website's linked on Reddit, so I'd have to like try and get them to change, but let them know the site's changed. So, yeah. And here's the thing, though. I know people have referenced my work. I mean, like, one of my really early videos is linked on the AV Club, and 4chan have shared my videos, and, you know, certain people have referenced my website. I mean, it's great. I love it. But when I found out about it, it's like why I'm sharing this all this stuff I'm interested in, and people are sharing it. Don't get me wrong, do love when it happens. It sometimes just boggles my mind, because other people on YouTube have like made stuff because I've done that thing, like doing like a 1 minute vlog. I've gotten shout outs from random people. Ages ago, I was saying on Twitter or X that I find it a bit awkward to start conversations, and I had one person saying, "Hey, feel free to talk to me." I felt the same. I DM'd them, and they said they were kind of starstruck that I was talking to them, because apparently they followed my stuff, and it kind of, at best, I am like Z tier famous, and that's at best. And apparently people starstruck from talking to me. I love it. If you're watching the stream, you'll know who you are. But it still boggles my mind that like people that like me, and my. Again, that's how much weird it is to me. I talk about them liking my stuff, not me. It's always being a fan of my work. But But yeah, right, look, this is me learning as go, making decisions as I go. I could do this as a now drinking orange juice. I could do this as a come learn web design SEO with me kind of thing. Come hang out, maybe learn stuff. Well, probably learn stuff, and I'll shoot the shit. Because I do need to do again. It's trying new things and having fun. Do you ever feel like you're just repeating yourself? Right. Well, the thing is, it's trying to decide how to progress with this. So, right. So, actually, wait. If I write this stuff down so I know what I'm doing. I should do properly writing rather than dicking around with paint. I've kind of written stuff down on pen and paper, so that helps. Right. Actually, let's make this big so people can actually read what I'm writing. 50, not big enough? Yeah. So, right, here are the pages I know I need. Let's make a list. Let's turn this into a list. Listify this. Bullet points about. Numbers. Right, you need a home page, obviously. Page. An about page. Contact page. Thank you for fixing that. So I've mentioned about interviews on the site. I want to keep those up. View section. That is going to need index page. Interview page. I keep wanting to. Right. So, reviews. Review section. And like the interview section. Like the interview section is going to do similar stuff. Review page. That's kind of what. With my writing down, that's kind of where I got up to, because that's kind of what I'm doing. Blog? Sometimes I just want to talk stuff and not have to worry about, being on camera and dialing myself up. Not that I do. Blog section. I'm calling this a section so that way I know that it has to be in that stuff. Then page.8. That way it has to be in that format. Text. I've got myself tabbing that HTML. Blog post page. Yeah. Plus, it does make it, again, I get the point about it, help organise a site, so that way if I were to see all the pages, I'd know where they all belong to. That way I know what with the interviews, I did put interview in the name of the title of the page. Yeah. That's kind of. Oh no, because I do want to. Right. 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 Part of me does want to do web dev, so I'll page. Part of me just wants to get into try making a bit of money doing web development stuff. But look, I like making stuff, so I can always. Look, I'm on GitHub, so I can always like make random stuff and post it up there and say, hey, take a look at this. Right. Well, because I'm a creator, I've seen other creators have like a press kit. I don't, again, but these are bigger creators than me. I don't really need one. Oh, wait, links. I have a, what is it? No, Bitly, that thing, that like a page with all my links on my social links. And a lot of the sites I'm on have all my links to my social work. So it'll be good to have a page of the website that does the same thing, that points out saying, hey, I'm here, I need to be on camera. That way I can have like a specific page that I can link to, that's mine, and say, hey, here's all my stuff. Thanks. I'm seeing press kit question marks to that because I'm not yeah, that's more of it. Right. And bigger. Yeah, I'll put it like that. Because I've seen other. No, don't just save it. I know I've seen bigger creators have like a press kit that says, "Oh, hey, this is me. This is all the stuff I." Do I need a press kit if I'm big? Basically, a press kit is like a case of saying, "Hey, this is who I am. This is how many followers I have. This is my work. Check me out for if you wanted to get in." Actually, no, I'll get rid of that. I do. That's great. Site. I don't need. Sites. Pages. Actually, that's a good question. I was fucking Google it. What the hell is a press kit? What is a media kit? Press kit. Press kit often referred to media kit in business firms as pre-packaged functional materials provided for that person. That's my about page, so I don't think I need it. I don't need. Right, I'm going to say I'm not needing it at the moment. I can add it later if I do. Because it's just a case of making a random page, and I probably shouldn't have typed random machine. Right, give it that. I'll connect. But yeah, I know it's always trying to work out what I actually do. I need it. If I don't, can I add it later? That's kind of what I'm thinking. If there are any extra pages, I can. About page, contact page, web dev page. Links, interview section, Phoenix page, interview section, review section the same, blog section the same. That's basically all I really need. I don't really know. Do I need? Okay. I'm not saying I'm not the biggest fan of the Django admin page because it's mainly I've not been using it. I'm not using it that much. Got the page run server. This is development server. I didn't know it's in production setting. Yeah, no. Come on. Right, that's the page. Oh, I need to create. Can't use the admin page without a super user. Christ, what is it? 8 super user. No, I can't make a table yet. But I'm not with the I'm still getting used to the admin page, which controls all the website. If I make websites for other people with this, I might need to make a custom admin page or try and customize the admin page that is there. Docs. Right, what I'm looking at the moment, I'll actually show you. I'm looking at OBS at the moment. I've got the multi-chat, I've got Twitch chat. I don't think I need the... No, actually, I'm actually trying to turn off the fucking OBS preview windows because you don't need it. But yeah, what I'm thinking, I know I probably don't need like. I was wanting to have like YouTube chat specifically. What is that? Oh, time until pre-roll ads. Next to pre-roll. Yeah, I was wanting to get like YouTube chat up, but I don't need it because I've got the fucking. And I'm gesturing at the screen again, like you can see me. I don't need YouTube chat because I've got multi-chat up there. Yeah. Yeah, and the reason that all my activity feed is on Twitch is because, again, a lot of people that have subscribed to me lately have had their subscriptions private, so I can't see them because they don't pop up. You don't say. You don't see. The subscriber go when you've had words. Whenever your subscriber count goes up, the only time you get a notification is when that person has their subscriptions public. So if you've got your subscriptions private and you subscribe to a channel, they'll see the count go up, but they won't see, oh, Joe Blogs are subscribed to you. If you've got them public, then they will. But if that happens, people can actually go to your channel and check out who you subscribe to, because people like me get nosy. Right. Another thing that I've thought about doing is having comments on the site, but that brings on even more basically the law of legislation about privacy. By allowing people to leave comments on your website, you've got to basically have like an option of like deleting people's content, deleting people from the content. So you've got to be able to delete a person's content from your website if they ask for it. It's called, even the UK, it's called the right to be forgotten. Yeah, so that would be interesting. The page, that's the about page. So I'm kind of wondering, do I need like if I say no comments for the time being, right, here's what I'm thinking, because the interview stuff, the review stuff, and the blog stuff are all going to be similar. What I can do is have like a basic. Could I do like a basic page for each? Have like a basic index page and a basic post page, then inherit them. That way, each one can be customized a little. I don't know if that's doable. I don't. Well, all the templates are in a project level file, so projects. I don't know, maybe. Right, I like having Notepad. Actually, wait. I know I will open a million different files for when I'm doing a project, then forget where I keep all my notes. Right. Notes. Notes. Index page. Basic post page. It into actions and I will do not type it in. Minimize. Right. Actually, yeah, let's make this a little less so I know what I'm doing. Oh, look at the tiny wee dot. Look at the tiny little dot. Anyway, God, right. Don't need. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my fucking phone went off. Is that something we need to know about? No. Notification from YouTube. Yeah. Review blog and customize. That's an option if you knew how to do it. It's not really a big issue. It's Apple. I was gonna say it's apples and eggs. It's half a dozen one. It's half a dozen one, six the other. So I'm trying to reduce my one of the mottos or whatever of Django and Python is don't repeat yourself. I was just hoping to avoid doing that by having like a basic one and then just inheriting and just adding on when I needed to. Right. So. On page, about page, content, web dev page, links, into section. News page. News section. Index page. I think in this way, if something happens and I want to talk about it, because interviews are for learning more about people. Interviews are saying, hey, this is a cool thing I found, or I hate it. Blog is for me talking about random stuff. News is maybe more about saying, hey, this is going on. News, this is going on in the science world, this is going on in Twitter or Twitch, whatever. Again, this is probably kind of where I oh wait, unfake page index page. So I follow I follow Unfiction, which is like alternate reality games and viral marketing, basically where whatever piece of work it is, they'll pretend it's real, and people will play along. It's complete work of fiction, but it kind of you interact with it as if it's real. Like I Love Bees, which is a game used to advertise one of the Halo 2, one of the other Halo games, but it was presented as this person's honey blog, bee blog. Apparently that got hijacked by a AI from the future. It was Why So Serious, and I Believe in Harvey Dent, which is for the Dark Knight, and you're basically helping out Joker do stuff and then helping Harvey Dent with his political career. Yeah, but that kind of stuff. I've always been hesitant in the past to use call it Unfiction on my own site, because in my head, Unfiction was always unfiction.com, which was it hosted the Unforums, the Unfiction forums, which was like a major place where people talked about it. Crashed years ago, and it recently got brought back to life with the CFIA, the Centre for something, which I forget the name of. Actually, wait. I'm not going to do it. So people can't see what I'm Yeah, there we go. The unforums, again, they're locked now. It says static snapshot of the forums as of July 23rd, 2017. And yeah, well, you just spend a lot of time here, and I was always hesitant. Again, funfiction.com, which is, I don't know if I should point there. I know, because in my head, unfiction was always this website and not a genre of work. I was always hesitant to use it on my site, which I should probably actually lean to. That's what it's called. Unfiction.com. There's unfiction and fiction. Unfiction describes fictional stories and narrative works that are sent to be real. Unfiction Fire magazine. Nightmind, a form of fictional storytelling that utilises varying measures of interaction, immersion, or multimedia delivery beyond traditional branded media. Alternative reality games, also known as Beasting, named after the Beast, which was the game used to advertise artificial intelligence, the movie with Haley Joel Osment years ago. Beasting, unfiction or immersive fiction, an interactive fusion of creative writing, puzzles, and sort of stuff. Yeah, I should probably use that to. I should probably just lean into it and just call it that rather than sit, because at the moment I've got it called like ARG.VM, which really it makes sense to me because ARG.VM is alternate reality games, viral marketing. But I should probably just, call it what it is. Yeah. Steam contributors. I really miss this site because I like hanging around on it and seeing what people talking about the games and everything, and there's always like stuff popping up in like, oh, is this a game, and hanging out. Plus here in the UK, anytime I live in the UK, and with this on all this unfiction, most of it was online. Some of them did have in-person events, but when they did, 9 to 10 times out of 100 they would be over in the US, because that's where a lot of the companies are located. And it was very frequently, it was rare for you to get stuff over here. One of the ones that did happen over here in the UK was Become Iron Man, where you got to quote unquote test out the Iron Man suit, which I went to. It was in the Trafford Centre. There wasn't actually any real suits. It was all through like somebody said it was it was a Kinect. You had like the 3D armor put onto you, and you got to test it out and with firing the repulsor blast and dance and everything, and it ends with you being whisked away, having to go off and help rescue people falling out of a plane, which was Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 with Mandarin, one of them, and Mandarin 3 was whichever one had the Mandarin in, and when the plane's attacked and the stewards and the stewardesses fall out, you have to go and help them. You don't actually do anything. It's a case of, hey, Jarvis says, hey, you've got to go and save these people, and you leave. There was also the Black Helix. Another one located here in the UK, and I was one of the lucky few to get getting a bit of physical media from it. It was about this scientist that gets kidnapped, and he's supposed to be following the clues to try and free her and rescue her. Based over in Ireland, which I'm actually not too far from, but I never got a chance to actually go to the live events. But they were supposed to be like writing a book about what happened, and it never came out. I had no word about what happened with it. And part of me always wonders how far along to get with the book what would it read like? I mean, would they start name checking the people that were playing the game and help out or whatever? Because early on in the game, part of it was part of the story was she was worked on some project, and had something locked away to be sent out at a certain point in time. And they sent out 5 copies. One of them was to me, the other 4 went to other people in the country or whatever. I think I got there first, so I started uploading stuff to the Unfiction forums and to the Wikibus wiki on the game. And yeah, it was nice to actually be kind of in the lead of it, because there's a show from a couple of years ago called Mr. Robot that had viral marketing, a bit of non-fiction in it, where it would I need to remember how to speak. With Mr. Robot, there'll be websites that you can visit that will get mentioned in the show. You could go to them and there'd be stuff there, but there'd also be like usernames and passwords shown on screen, and you'd be able to use those to log into the websites and stuff. I kind of followed it for a bit, well, because the show aired later here than in the US. I mean, as in we got the episodes like several weeks later. I kind of trailed behind and I wasn't able to keep up with it to a level I wanted, so I stopped following it. But that show did have a lot of unfiction tied into it, and I still need to finish watching it. I've seen the first 2 series. I've not seen the second 2 yet, but I do want to. It's on ITVX over here at the moment, or last time I checked, and I want to actually finish watching it. I've thought about doing like a watch along of some kind, where I kind of follow on and think, hey, I watched episode 3 and it was cool and this happened and I like this character and they did something stupid and it's funny or whatever. I'll do something like that. Right, so what am I doing with this? I think it's just turned into that to me just rambling, which is kind of what streaming is. You just kind of start talking. I've dropped a few hundred frames. Right, so I'm thinking about switching over to something. Right, so with this, that's a weird effect. Source core. Sour salt. Right. That talking about unfiction, my favourite one. I could probably make a video on this. I've thought about making videos, but yeah, my favourite bit of viral marketing was for a film called Real Steel, also known as Rock'em Sock'em Robots the movie. Hugh Jackman, massive robots fighting each other in the boxing, and there was a website for that. Showed a bit of there was a history of the robot boxing and how it started and everything. These people who did it and everything. And at one point it said, "Oh, shove your address in for whatever reason." Gave my address and forgot about it. A couple of weeks later, I got a parcel in the mail and I got a double-sided poster. One side was like a picture of one of the robots, Noisy Boy. Other side had the rules of Boom and a code for they can enter into the website. Life goes on, stuff comes out. You make your own robot, test stuff out, fight stuff, get into boxing fights, whatever. And then it gets right, yeah, thumbs up, it's over. And when I went to see the film, because I liked the idea of it, and I followed the thing, and partway through the film, when they're meeting the big bad, this one of the characters steps up from behind the other one, and basically, right, I'll actually use character names. There's a section where Hugh Jackman and the kid Harley, or whatever they're called, they meet the big bads of the film. There's some woman wearing a white dress and another guy, and this Asian guy called Tak Mashida, I think that's his name, and Hugh Jackman and the kid are talking to the woman in white, and out from behind her, this Tak Mashida steps out, and before they even say his name on screen, I was like, holy shit, that's what's his face, Tak Mashida. That's the creator of Robot Boxing. I couldn't say anything in the cinema because there were kids around, but I was like, holy shit, that's the creator of Robot Boxing. And that was some piece of trivia, some bit of lore I read on that website several months earlier, and it's suddenly clicked. It's in that fraction of a second. It's like, holy shit, I know who he is. He's famous. And then the kid says, "Oh, that's so and so, great big name in robot boxing." And in that one moment, it made me feel like I was a part of the world. Like it took it from like the theoretical real world. It took it from like being a world a world that I was watching and had kind of interacted with, to a world that I was fully a part of. Like, yeah, I know him. Holy shit, I've read his biography on the fucking whole robot boxing site. And it's made it so much more real, and it made it one of my favourite films. I mean, yeah, it's a fun film, but seeing robots beat the crap out of each other, but that one thing just made it so much more real for me. And I've still got a poster. I've never put it up because, like I said, it's double-sided. I'll go get it. I'll get it so I can show it off. I can't. It's buried under a lot of stuff. Well, the case is. But yeah, again, it's weird how the tiniest bit of knowledge you read or see age got something that clicks in the moment, and you think, "Oh my god, I know that." Anyway, but yeah, again, it's a fun little film. It would have been nice to get a sequel, but again, I don't think it did well enough to deserve one. I'll get one. Right. But yeah, oh god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm freaking mad. Right, what do I do now? I've kind of gone from like talking to what I wanted to do and then dicked around. So I'm going to save that. Back to desktop. Give me sections. Type pages, right. I can save. Well, I know where I left off. Right. Well, I kind of started this off as a test stream about for multi-streaming and showing stuff on screen. So, yeah. What do I do now? That's the thing. I just started to thought, I'll do a quick test, and now I feel like over an hour now. I don't know if I have games on here, so I'm going to get rid of it. Another thing I've thought about doing on YouTube is exploring like VR worlds and VR chat and checking those out. And sorry, I'm being distracted mentally. Yeah, basically thought about doing a series where I jump onto VR chat and check out worlds with like no people in, basically exploring them and seeing what's out there. Because I've been playing a lot of VR chat lately, and again, it gives me a reason to talk to people. But yeah. Go into VR chat worlds, look out, see what's there, and explore. Because from what I've seen, there's quite a lot of worlds that have no people in. But I'm in the UK, so maybe it's just people that do use it are on when I'm not. So I don't know. Right. Organisation, what is that? Oh, right, yeah, so I wanted to get into doing my own writing as well, so I need to add that. Alright, so look, I like writing, so I want to get into doing that as well. So, right, Editing page index subindexes. I don't know if I want it to be like sites.com editing. I don't want it to be like that, or or do I have like that? Cause I don't want. I worry about it going too far down the list, not getting too deep into it. Right, tab that down. Right. But yeah, but again, it's a work in progress. At the moment, if I do this again, I'll do this again. It gives me a chance to actually, I can still work on it and work out, I need to do this, I need to do that. But it's easier for me to work out the website structure and all the coding and everything if I do all this planning now. That way I can think, I've done this section, I've done that section, I've done the other section. Yeah. Oh, God. But yeah, I'm actually enjoying this. I mean, it gives me a chance to relax. This is relaxing. I cannot believe I said this is relaxing. It gives me a chance to relax this. And, yeah. Oh, wow. What's that? Was it pre-rolled ads for about half an hour? Right, or not? Wait, look, I've got an email checker. That one. No, don't move it on the damn OBS. Jeez, this is my click my email checker. I started doing it separately so I could integrate it with C2 at some point ages ago, but I just never did it. It checks through everything once, says, you've got red email in these accounts. Right. Do I switch off like a video game now, or do I just keep dicking around and just chatting? But yes, I've also been thinking about getting in, about doing streams where I make stuff. I'll be doing the coding, doing all the logos and the branding and everything, working on the color schemes and stuff. It gives people a chance to see what it looks like when it happens. So that gives people a chance to see the process and join in. But again, I think is it going to get views? Is it going to get views? Ooh. Chat. Oh. So the chat doc in OBS is for Twitch chat. Elements. I remember at one point there being a event simulator. I remember there being like YouTube chat you could see. I mean, OBS have got that filter, YouTube chat and Twitch chat. If you're speaking in YouTube chat, I don't know if it's popping up or not. And if you're not, then I can't see it anyway. Just go to have a look. Files, collection. Video request. Don't need TikTok chat. Don't need. Yeah, it's weird. In SC Live docs, I've got multi-chat, TikTok chat, Twitch chat, but no YouTube chat. Let's fly that around. Wow. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm getting distracted. I'm playing with stuff. Okay. Why is the Hawaii 5-0 thing in my head? Jeez. It's random stuff just pops out. It's my life. But yeah, actually, yeah, so what's that? Right, so it looks like I am live on YouTube. I'm getting nosy about stuff. Channel. Oh, right. So, actually, wait. So, YouTube, Twitch has this feature where you can knock on other people's streams and potentially join them. Oh, it pops up in your own stream, but I want to see what happened when you clicked on it. But it says you cannot call into your own stream. Please try again. Right, I'll put my earphones in case it made like a noise. Apparently there was a chat message back when I started, but I have no idea what it was. So if you're still there, I'm sorry I didn't see your message. I'm sorry. Actually, wait. But yeah, I would have to find out from right. Wait. But yeah, I'll have to find out how to actually make sure I've got YouTube. I want to make sure I'm actually receiving all the messages that people send in chat, so that way I can actually respond to them. Because part of the reason people talk in chat is to interact with the streamer. I mean, if it's a big, some people do interact with each other. So I want to make sure I'm actually receiving all the messages that people send in chat, so that way the only thing there is I can actually respond to them. So unfortunately, part of the reason people talk in chat is to interact with the streamer. I have no idea what it was. I mean, if it's a big idea, but like some people do interact with each other. If you talked in chat, I've not seen it because yeah, I want to make sure I'm actually receiving all the messages. I'm sorry if you've had that audio in twice. Christ, because I've done my earphones and I have no idea if anything was being said, or if the audio was doubled up, and it will have been because you can hear the desktop audio. Frick. Still learning stuff. Actually, wait. Let's actually go this. OBS multi chat not showing. Chat appearing. Emergency account settings. Oh, that's for street. That's for slobs. Yeah. Best well Twitch works. Singing puns because they're fun. Boop. Right. Oh, pop out chat. Let's minimize that. Good. Well, I've got it up so I can see it. Anyway. Right, another thing is I've got platforms popping up multiple times in my stream elements for some reason. No idea why. But again, I know it's YouTube's popping up twice. Seems obvious. I have no idea how to get rid of it. And again, it's not really an issue because I know stuff's not working properly. TikTok. Yeah. If I want to stream to TikTok, I've got to use TikTok Studio because I don't have the followers over there to stream on another platform. Not stream on another platform. Use another program to stream to Twitch, TikTok. But I'm not really pushing myself over there because I upload random stuff every so often. My main platforms are well, I basically, with my content, I've basically decided on like, I had to focus on a few platforms. The website, which is why I'm doing learning all the coding. YouTube, because I kind of got, this is where I kind of got my start. And then I wanted to get back into Twitch for the live streaming. So it's kind of the website and YouTube is like the main two. And I've got TikTok like a bit lower down, I'm still working on. Then TikTok kinda, but with other websites like Instagram, I don't really post many photos. The last photo I posted there was like for my passport photo. It looks like a fucking mugshot. It's a really bad photo, but you need to be doing. You need to update. I did my passport because it was close to running out, and I was kind of wanted to go to the US at some point. But the way things are going over there, I don't know if that's going to be a thing I can do in the near future. If I want to do it in the near future. And I do want to go at some point, because I've been for 4 years and years ago, and I want to go again, but yeah, I don't know at the moment. But yeah, I don't know why. Again, all these things I start talking about, I don't know where I'm going with it. I'll start talking, I'll get to some point, and I'll think, hang on, where am I going? Then I'll wander off. There's a lot of things in life. Hi, welcome to my streams where I use Twitch chat and YouTube chat as a freaking therapist. Anyway, Jesus, yeah, come on, reveal all my secrets and carry on as if nothing happened. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Yeah, I don't know what to say now. But yeah, no, stuff works, stuff doesn't work. It's finding the problems and working around them. What time is it anyway? I've got tomorrow off. I'm going to be working on stuff. Learning the Django. Like I'm 41. I'm talking like I'm somebody taking the piss out of other stuff. The Google. Going on the Google, watching the animes. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna want to do stuff. I want to focus, do more work on learning Django and the websites and everything. I'm trying to learn more about SEO so I can promote the site, and SEO does work on YouTube as well. I'm trying to get more into. I'm trying to work out one of the things I want to work on is actually how to properly get my videos out there, so that way people get watched. I mean, I should focus on just having fun with it, which is what I'm doing now. But I do want people to actually watch my stuff. Is it egotistical? Kinda. I mean, back when I started YouTube, I did kind of want to be like a big famous YouTuber. Oh, big, for some degree of big. Well, I say that, then earlier I was talking about how I boggle my mind that people recognise me. You know who I am, so I'm a bit of a paradox, because I went for a job interview a few years ago, and I forget how they described it. They thought it was kind of like, I don't know, but they described it as weird or interesting, how I'm both analytical and creative, because I've got the YouTube channel, Twitch, the website and everything, where I get to be creative, but then I've got like a science degree and I'm really big into the numbers and analysing stuff. They thought it was interesting, and that's kind of why I started describing myself like a paradox in slow motion. The slow motion bit, I have no idea where that came from, but that's why I started describing myself as a paradox, because I straddle the line of both the creative and the analytical. Which, if you're making stuff online, if you're making stuff on YouTube, you kind of have to be if you wanted to push stuff out, because you need to be able to. To be able to create stuff that people want to watch, you have to be able to make stuff that you want to make and that people want to watch. But you also have to sit down and analyse the numbers and think, how do I work? How do I tweak the description and title so that way it gets pushed out and people want to click on it. And on YouTube, sorry, I need to go blow my nose. I'll be back in a second. But yeah, YouTube do give you a lot of information about how well these videos do in search. And you can see how many times it pops up, how many impressions it gets, how many views it gets, the click-through rate, and the watch duration. That way you can work out if any particular area needs working on. Listen to a man blow his nose. But yeah, I put out a video, it's like a short last night, like a short vlog. None of my shorts can only get like a couple of views here on TikTok, like a couple of dozen if I'm lucky. Last night it's got like 1.6 thousand. It's like, basically I uploaded it. I did work up 2 takes. One take I did discarded and the take that I uploaded. Took out the garbage, came back, 1,000 views. I have no idea why I did that. It was just me talking about, oh hey, do I do these co-working streams? Show me learning Django and everything. And people watched it, people found it. But they have changed how, YouTube, they've changed how some of the analytics, they've updated how views are shown to you, the creator. I think originally it was, actually, wait, I should actually move that over here so I'm actually looking at the camera. Twitch have changed it so that, originally, I need to get my words in the right order, my thoughts in the right order. Originally it was a case of, it only showed a view on your short if the viewer watched it for a certain amount of time, like a couple of seconds. What they've done now is they've updated it so that you see the number of views, which is the number of times it appeared on a person, how many times a person viewed it for any length of time, and you've also got the engaged viewers, which are the people that watched it for a few seconds at least. That, which I think is a great idea, because that way you see, has it appeared a lot on people's feeds, and how well is it doing in terms of getting people to actually watch it? Because that way you kind of get to work at, that way you can see, is it, you get to see which area is doing well at. Is it doing well at being watched? Is it popping up a lot? Which is, you can see where I'm percolating as I'm thinking, as I'm talking about it. Is it being seen in general, and is it engaging enough for people to stick around and watch? If they're not sticking around, that way you need to work on your video. Yeah, if you're getting high regular views but low engaged views, then you need to work on the video itself. Work on the quality of the video and keep it engaging. So that way you need to work on keeping people around. But if the views and engaged views are similar, then we need to probably work on getting it out there, working on the regular views. Or if you're getting like a fucking million in hits and you've already peaked. But yeah, it gives you the information. It gives you more information in terms of where you need to work. If you need to, kind of lets you know if there's any particular area you need to work in, which is kind of what you need. You don't need to work on impressions, click-through rate, engaging content, actually making content in general. Because I've been on this platform for nearly 10 years now. I think it is. It's like 10 years later this year. The only thing I was ever truly consistent at was the one challenge, and that, I think, it kind of dicked me over. For a year, every day one short video, and then since, it's a case of I've been coming and going and not really knowing what I'm doing. And I had a plan. The plan ended, and I drifted. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to reverse that. I'm trying to fix that now by trying to think of a plan and go forward with it and make stuff. I mean, I want to have fun, but I want to have fun with other people. I want to bring people with me. Again, the paradox again. I want people to come with me, but I'm surprised that people want to come with me. Because I'm just like that. That's one of the reasons why I've always kind of preferred recorded videos over live. That way I can always do multiple takes of anything that I think, I stumbled over that, or I dithered, or whatever. I can edit out the pauses. But with the one challenge, I did one take. I'll only a minute, but it's kind of still this like weird ethic in me, which I don't know. It's an ethic, that way I can belt something out and think, right, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, but just because it's done doesn't mean it's good. Just because it's good doesn't mean it's done. Dr. Few more frames. But yeah, one of the weird things about being online and being on social media is some of the mutuals you get. I don't mean this in a bad way, but there's been times when I've just followed someone and thought, I've seen someone and thought, hey, I like that content, I want to see more of it, and I follow them. Then they follow you back, like, why? Like, over on X years ago, I followed this artist whose work I used to like, an artist whose work I do like, and found him when I was a kid, because he used to do art for a magazine I used to get, Men64, and I liked his work. And when I found him on Twitter, X, it was Twitter at the time, X as it's known now, I followed him and he followed back. I just thought, that's pretty cool, he's followed me back. But my favourite interaction with him was we ended up having a short discussion about, of all things, Sergeant Bilko, the Phil Silver Show from like the 50s or 50s, 60s, whatever it was. It's a nice little quaint little thing that, I used to watch this at fucking lunchtime, and yeah, that's fun. But yeah, it's weird how some people will become mutuals with you. Some of them, like the people you know, don't do sub for sub any, like, you follow me and I'll help you out, and I'll help you out and you help me out, blah 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 blah. That doesn't help anyone. But yeah, actual genuine mutuals is always like, can be weird at times. Like I've had mutuals over bread gifts or random stuff. It's just weird how it happens sometimes. So yeah, sometimes I start talking without a point, and then I realise I don't have a point, and I stop talking. Jeez, the awkward bit at it again. I'm thinking I have to have something in my hands. But yeah, has anyone ever had any interesting, quaint little interactions with mutuals or people on social media? Right. Yes, restore chat. Probably me that's watching. Oh, how is an overlay? So apparently YouTube Studio recommends a bitrate of 68 kilobits. Huh. Yeah. One seems good. My stream change is good, yet I'm below the minimum bitrate for some reason. Save that. Oh no, add to my thing. Right, anyway, So, what am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to end this here because I think I've done as much testing as I can. I might come back tomorrow, but I am wanting to try and get some sort of schedule going. Kind of like once, I'm actually trying to. I'm trying to. Yeah, word. I'm going to try and aim for like one stream a week, because yeah. But I'm actually coming with a plan, because that way, if I've been going all around the houses with everything, I want to be able to say, "Oh, hey, I'm doing this thing," and let's do it and everything. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Subscribe if you want to see more. Follow, whatever. Come on. Right, thanks everyone. I'll see you later.